You're listening to KKSM AM 1320 Oceanside.
That was Soul to Soul with Keep On Moving. You're listening to The Vibes, smooth R&B and jazz in beautiful San Diego. I'm, of course, Nylander, taking you up till 12 o'clock, playing the most romantic, most relaxing music on your radio. But first, I'm so honored and lucky to be joined over the phone by Robyn Adele Anderson. She's such an amazing vocalist. Robyn, how are you doing this morning?
I'm great, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing well. What part of the country are you calling us from today?
I'm calling from New York City.
Oh, wow. What's the weather like? Is it cold over there right now?
It is cold and cloudy, and there is no sign of spring here.
Oh, wow. I'm so sorry about that. Such a beautiful day over here in San Diego. It's about 70 degrees.
Oh, wow. Thanks for rubbing it in.
You're a singer for Postmodern Jukebox with Scott Bradley. You guys have really become very successful lately, accumulating approximately 34 million views on YouTube. How does that feel? That's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty surreal, actually, especially because we've only been around as a band for about a year, and so much has happened. We're still just kind of taking it all in.
And I just love how you take modern pop songs generally, and then you turn them into mostly a vintage style, and you do a great, wonderful job at it. Whose idea was it to do that?
You know, it's actually Scott's idea. He's actually been doing these kinds of covers for years, doing mostly solo piano covers, a lot of ragtime covers of 80s pop songs. It wasn't until, that I got together with him like last year that we started to try, more contemporary pop songs. And then we tried out, different genres. Just kind of, the internet loved it and it just kind of took off from there. But yeah, he's the mastermind behind all of Postmodern Jukebox.
And where did you meet Scott Bradley?
I actually met him. He's the music director for this really cool, immersive theater thing in New York City called Sleep No More. And I went to go see this show, and I saw him performing solo piano afterwards. And I walked up to him, and I told him how cool I thought it was, and we actually started dating after that.
Oh, wow. And some of your most viewed covers have been songs such as We Can't Stop, Royals, and Timber. Is there a cover that you hear the most positive feedback on?
You know what? Those actually, people really love our Miley Cyrus cover, and also the one with the 7-foot clown named Puddles singing cover Royals. Those seem to be the two that people love the most. I mean, who doesn't love a 7-foot clown? And I think just, people really like when we do the doo-wop covers. So we're trying to do more of those.
And you guys do such a great job. How do you guys decide on which songs to cover?
We basically pick whatever's popular on the radio, and, pick songs that we think, would sound really interesting in a completely different style.
And have you ever gotten feedback from the original artist of any of the songs you've covered?
Yeah, a few times, actually. Lord actually said on a Reddit AMA thread that she thought our cover of Royals was her favorite. And, we've heard through friends of friends of friends that Kesha saw one of her videos and she loved it. So I'd like to think that they've all seen it, but we're still waiting to get more, responses from them.
And you also did such a wonderful cover of Psy's song Gentleman, which was voted best K-pop cover of 2013. You sing that in a foreign language. Was that difficult for you?
You know what? It was a little difficult. Just because I don't know any Korean, but I did my best to try to memorize the sounds, and I've heard some positive feedback, some other people saying they were pretty confused and it sounded like gibberish, but I've gotten a small handful of Korean people that said they could understand a few words, so that made me feel good.
And whose idea was it to cover that particular song?
I actually really wanted to do that one, just because I really wanted to try to do a song in a foreign language.
Oh, wow.
One that I wasn't familiar with. And, the Great Gatsby movie had come out around that same time, so we really wanted to do, like a Gatsby-themed cover.
And you did such a great job on that. It was very impressive.
Oh, thank you.
And let's go back in time a little bit. When did you start singing?
I've been singing for a while. I guess back in middle school, I was in choir, and all through high school, I did the whole, school choir thing. But in college, I kind of, put music on the back burner. I tried to focus on other things. I actually went to school for political science and Arabic, so I just kind of figured music would just be, kind of a hobby. I'd break out my singing for karaoke and whatnot. But it was really a great surprise to be able to find, this creative outlet in the real world. And, it's all really thanks to YouTube that anyone can, still, show their singing to the world.
Oh, definitely. And what artists have influenced you as a singer?
I really just started to get into jazz music very recently, actually, when I met Scott, who's a jazz pianist. So I started to get into, more of the old classic jazz standards, listening to more, like Ella Fitzgerald, and other actually friends of ours who are really experienced jazz singers. So I've been trying to, emulate them, but still, bring my, own personal touch, because I'm a big fan of pop music, so I've been trying to fuse the two, which is kind of what Postmodern Jukebox is all about.
And you guys do such an amazing job. And Postmodern Jukebox just announced some tour dates throughout the U.S. Tell us about that.
Oh, yeah, we're really excited. This is the first time that we're touring. We really don't having opportunities to do live gigs. It's all been on YouTube and just filming in, our living room. So we're super excited to actually go on tour and do live shows and, meet our fans. So that's something we're really looking forward to.
And do you have a song that was your favorite to cover?
You know what? Gosh, there's so many. It's so hard to choose. One of my favorites is actually one of our earlier ones. We did a cover of Swedish House Mafia's Don't You Worry, Child, and that was one of my favorite arrangements. Scott did a really great job at arranging that one. Because it sounds so different from the original, and I love the original, but I really like this arrangement for that.
And how long does it usually take to complete one of the videos for Postmodern Jukebox?
It depends. Usually, we can pretty much get everything together in about a week. Scott and I will pick a song. He'll work on an instrumental arrangement. He'll come up with a piano arrangement literally instantly. And then he'll, make charts for our horn players, and then I'll work on the melody. Sometimes I'll change it, or I'll, if it's a rap, I'll make up something for it. And then, after I, then obviously I have to memorize the words. So then, after about a week, we get together. No one else has any idea what song we're doing, like when they come to, like the rest of the band members. They've never even heard these songs before, so they come in and Scott just tells them what chords to play or gives them some sheet music, and we just put it all together. It's actually quite miraculous.
And what are the future plans for Postmodern Jukebox? Anything you could share with us?
Well, we definitely want to keep making videos. We've just started to put out a video a week, which we didn't think was possible, but we're trying to just crank them out as best we can. Definitely, going on tour was always a dream of ours, so, we hope to do more of those, definitely other parts of the world. And just basically kind of see where it can take us.
And did you guys record an album together?
Yeah, we've actually, we first came out with an album about a year ago, and then we kind of re-released the album recently, just because we started working with a different distributor, and now we're just kind of releasing singles. Since we do all like very current pop songs, it's kind of hard to take a several month period to record all these songs that by the time we release the album they wouldn't get popular anymore. So we're just trying to do the popular songs right when they're at the top of their game. So yeah, we might do an album of older songs that aren't as contemporary, but we're definitely going to keep making singles. And
if our listeners want to go buy your music, where can they go?
iTunes. They can get all our stuff on iTunes. Sometimes we put our stuff on Bandcamp and Google Play.
There are a lot of great jazz venues down here in San Diego. Do you guys have any plans of maybe taking a nice vacation down here to perform?
We would love to, go to the West Coast and do some shows, or even do like a West Coast tour. So we'd really love to go everywhere. So hopefully, I'm sure it will happen.
And thanks so much, Robyn. Is there anything else you'd like our listeners to know?
I just like, say thank you to those who are, been listening to us and supporting us. And, I really hope that, if anyone's listening and we go there, play in their hometown someday, it'd be really great to, meet them and have them come out and support us. And, I'm just really appreciative for for everyone's support, and I'm glad to know that people enjoy what we're doing. So I just want to say thank you.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Robyn. You and Postmodern Jukebox, you guys do such an amazing job. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, no problem. Stay on the line there for a second. And that was my interview with Robyn Adele Anderson, such an amazing vocalist for Postmodern Jukebox. Here's their song "Careless Whisper" featuring Dave Cause on the Vibes Smooth R&B.